The urgency of addressing carbon emissions from all buildings has become more evident than ever. With the ongoing European energy crisis, a unified approach is required to make active and decarbonized buildings the norm. This effort extends to non-residential and commercial buildings, which represent a quarter of the floor space of Europe's building stock, but consume a third of its energy. Corporate buildings play a pivotal role in reducing greenhouse gas emissions, as well as in actively supporting a clean and efficient energy system. That brings us to the Hive, a corporate building located in Paris, France. The Hive is spread across 35,000 square meters and offers a unique and sustainable working environment to 2,100 employees. This building is a perfect example of how scalable energy efficiency and flexibility solutions can ensure the comfortable workspace, minimize the environmental impact, and secure return on investment in less than 5 years, which is shorter than the lease term.
As a first step, we have shown that it is possible to divide by 2 the energy consumption of an existing building without touching to the envelope of this building. Just implementing what we call active energy efficiency actions. This is all about installing sensors everywhere in the building and actuators. On top of that, software to measure and control real time and software to analyze. Once we have reduced the energy consumption of this building to its minimum, thanks to the energy efficiency actions, as a second step, we have implemented local renewable energy production. We have installed in 2016 1,300 square meters of photovoltaic panels and a geothermal station. Those 2 local renewable sources allows us to produce up to 18% of the total energy consumption of this building. The electricity, thanks to our photovoltaic system, is representing 8% of our annual electricity consumption. And thanks to mainly the geothermal station, we also reduced our gas consumption by 76% since 2017. Those 2 steps, energy efficiency in the first step and then local energy renewable production in a second step, had allowed us to reduce our carbon emissions by 80% since 2009. On top of that, we have installed smart chargers for the electric vehicles. And since 2021, we are also participating in demand response programs.
The building is fully integrated in the energy system by providing essential services to the grid. This proved to be of utmost importance during the winter of 2022, when the European Union faced high energy prices and security of supply risks.
Yeah, following this 2022 energy crisis, we committed to participate in a nationwide effort to reduce consumption by lowering, for example, the temperature inside by 2 degrees, adjusting also the lighting in the common spaces like corridors or parking. And this allows us to reduce the electricity consumpm by 12% during this winter period compared to the winter before. This kind of building has much flexibility potential thanks to its multiple decentralized energy resources, including HVAC system, solar panels, smart chargers, which are able to be activated by, let's say, external signals. During winter season, this building is able to shed up to 40% of its power demand for up to 5 hours during peak period consumption. This flexibility was activated last winter during this energy crisis, but we should not limit the activation of the flexibility of such buildings to emergency situations. Our building is a flexible asset, which flexibility should be activated for different electricity services. We just need to participate to electricity market and services for system operators and being rewarded for that in a market-based way. The goal is to help keeping the grid balance by managing and reducing the demand instead of, let's say, increase the supply.
Real-life examples like the Hive are proof that the decarbonization and active management of commercial buildings can have an immediate impact in ultimately leading Europe towards net zero greenhouse gas emissions while making the energy system more efficient.